What is going on, guys? TomGorian here, and welcome to another episode of the F1 2016 Career Mode series with Toro Rosso. We are in Season 2 and we are past midway point of the season. Today we are in Italy for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, and I'm about to take you through the lap of, well, my qualifying lap in the wet. So, qualifying 3, and we qualified in the top 10, as you can see. Turn 1 and Turn 2, we just got too much of the apex throughout the first two corners of Monza, and as you can see it's full wet conditions, so I'm going to try and brake as late as I can possibly brake and just shift as I can through the second chicane right there. Took a little bit too much curb. Now going down through the first Lesmo, trying to make sure, well, not trying to make sure, but trying to hang on the car's downforce, which has been good this year, and throughout the second Lesmo as well. The car feels great right now, and since this is wet conditions on this game, short shifting seems to be the way. So short shifting from 4th gear to 6th, and then flat out through 8th, down towards the Ascari chicane there. Took a little bit too much curb there, but that doesn't affect us. And now flat out through 5, through the second part of the Ascari chicane, up through 7th, trying to max out, now through 8th. Now time for, yes, not the Ascari chicane, Parabolica, the last corner. Again, you have to rely on the car's downforce, and in these conditions it's tricky, but the car feels great through 7th, and now all we can do is just cross the line, and we get pole position. Yes, our first proper pole position for this Grand Prix. I believe it's our second ever pole, well, yeah, our second ever pole position, and it could be our first ever, well, our second win of the season right now. So we don't have enough for any upgrades, and we are currently beating Sebastian Vettel in the rivalry, but let's get into this race. So we are here in Italy, getting ready for the Italian Grand Prix, a legendary track with legendary history. Names like Schumacher, Senna, Vettel, Alonso, Hamilton have all won here in the past. So it's myself, and then Rosberg, Hamilton in third, Jolyon Palmer in 4th place. Renault are doing good with his teammate in 5th place, Kevin Magnussen. And then it's Raikkonen, my teammate, in 7th, Gutierrez, Ricciardo and Verstappen make out the top 10. But anyway, we are revving the engines for 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. It's a decent start by us there, but the two Mercedes have had a better start. Lewis Hamilton is trying to go around the outside. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen, but look at Jolyon Palmer right there. Nico Rosberg outbrakes us, but we're going to try and hold the line. There's a bit of contact there for our turn 1. We nearly flip on the second part of the chicane there, but it's Mercedes versus Ferrari power as Nico Rosberg takes on myself. It's a race towards the second chicane there. I think we've just outpaced Lewis Hamilton there, and we've outpaced Nico Rosberg, and we are in the lead going in towards the second chicane. That's a brilliant start, but oh my goodness me, those curbs, if you take too much of them, your car will go flying. So here's a replay of the start. It was a good start by the top 4, and myself, the two Mercedes, and Jolyon Palmer. Hamilton tried to go around the outside. I denied him that, but as we go down towards turn 1, I tried to hold it. As you can see that I flipped as well, and then Rosberg had a better exit, and then as you can see, Palmer gets the better of Hamilton, and that's Raikkonen behind Hamilton, and then it's just a straight race between me and Nico. And then before the second chicane, I just get enough momentum and enough speed to go around the outside of Nico Rosberg to take the lead of the race. Now on towards lap 7, we're halfway through, well, just past halfway through the race, and we are coming in towards the pits to do our one and only stop of the race. We've got a massive lead over the field right now. Yeah, that's Magnussen and my teammate in 2nd and 3rd. I had to check right there. So those two are going longer distances than myself. We're going to put on the super soft tyres, and that should take us to the end of the race. It's only a 25% race, so we shouldn't really care about the tyre wear. The tyre wear should be good, so we're going to put it up into rich fuel mixture, and we're going to try and get back as many positions as we possibly can. We've got a battle between a Sauber, a Manor, and I believe that's a McLaren Honda in front of us. So now, cutting now later into the lap, we've got Rio Haryanto in the Manor, We're all over him here. It's going to be an easy mover down the inside of the second Lesmo, and that is position 14 done. Up just above the road, it's Jensen Button in the McLaren Honda. He's looking to make a move on the Sailbot of Felipe Naz, I believe, and he's done it just before the Ascari chicane, and that's a brilliant move there by the one-time world champion. Now on the exit, we're all over Naza. Can we do anything right now? And we cut, and later on we get both Jensen Button and Felipe Naza. So now we're going to cut on to, well, just start on lap 9, and other drivers are pitting. Alonso's pitted, Massa has pitted, I believe. Alonso. Wait, what's that about? Massa? Yeah. Alonso and Massa have pitted, but now cutting down towards the last lap. Nothing really happened in this race, but I just thought I wanted to get that out there, since this is the second time I have won in my career, and we've done it in Monza. What a race! That is the second victory of my career. It's the second victory of the season, and it was a bit of a boring race, but at the end of the day, you'll take the ones that you'll take. So we win the race. Like, I'm playing on Legend difficulty, so I'm thinking for Season 3 I'll go to Ultimate. But that race was just far too easy, man. I mean, we had the threat from Nico in the first lap, but after the first lap, it was just, we just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing until the pit stops came. And then they pitted before me. So then my teammate and Kevin Magnussen jumped us, and then I pitted, and then they took the lead, and then they pitted, and then I retook the lead again. So it was a bit of a boring race, but at the end of the day, you'll take the ones that you've got to take, and if it's a boring victory, then it's a boring victory. But at the end of the day, at least you win the race. So I win the race. TomGorian, that's Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, Raikkonen, Magnussen, Bottas, Grosjean, Massa, and Danica Kvyat are inside the top 10. That's a good double points finish for Toro Rosso right there. And that's the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, stay subscribed for Formula 1 2016 and 2017 content coming very, very soon. The game is coming out in over a month's time, so I have to get this career mode finished. So don't expect to see spam loads of career mode episodes. Anyway, my name's been TomGorian. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.